90 Day Fiancé fans have been curious about which cruise Juan Daza from season 11 worked on when he met Jessica Parsons. Juan and Jessica first starred in Love in Paradise season 3. Jessica and Juan's story began when she went on a vacation on a Caribbean cruise in 2020. Jessica noticed the number 4 kept showing up everywhere on the cruise, and while playing roulette, she turned to the cute boy and asked, "Give me a lucky number," to which he replied, 4. Jessica had found her, the one after a failed marriage that gave her 2 sons, Dawson and Dayton. Jessica and Juan got engaged on January 16, 2023. She was expecting her first baby with Juan when Jessica invited the reality TV cameras into her relationship and headed to Colombia with her sons. Jessica mentioned, "Everywhere I go to see Juan, he's in paradise, and now things are about to get really real." Things have changed for full-time dad Juan on 90 Day Fiancé season 11. In 90 Day Fiancé, Love in Paradise season 3, Juan revealed he worked on a cruise. As he prepared a drink on camera, he spoke about being 29 years old and that he had been bartending on cruises for the past 3 years. Juan said he worked mostly on cruises that went to the Caribbean Sea. Juan bragged about how he was always in paradise and being known as the hot bartender on the ship. Juan reminded the cameras that single ladies came on the cruise to have fun. Juan revealed he figured out a way to get more tips. When he was close to his women clients, he would look into their eyes and throw the wink. Juan claimed that it always worked. He believed it was the perfect job for a single man. However, Juan did not mention which cruise he had been working on. When Reddit user Dpool34 posted a question about Juan's job, a user wrote Juan had posted a picture in front of a Carnival ship on Instagram, and they suspected he worked on a Carnival cruise line. Juan's single days were over when he met Jessica on a cruise ship. Jessica described the story of how she met Juan as a little awkward. One night, Jessica, her ex-husband, her friend Megan, and Megan's husband were drinking, and they decided they were going to book a cruise a year from that date. The next year, Jessica and Tim, her ex-husband, were no longer together and were in a bad place. Jessica debated until the last minute about whether she should go on the cruise, and she eventually did with Megan. The first day, when Jessica and her friend were in the casino, a cute bartender walked up to them asking what kind of drinks they wanted. They flirted throughout the cruise. However, Jessica claimed she did not hook up with Juan. COVID-19 was at its peak in March 2020. Cruises were ending and going into quarantine, leaving Jessica and Juan with enough time to get to know each other. When Colombia's borders opened 9 months later, Jessica went to see him. When he was working, Jessica went to the cruise ship to see him. Juan hails from one of the largest cities in Latin America and has spent the past few years traveling the globe, partying and drinking every night. Juan moved to the US after 1381 days of knowing Jessica. The cowpoop stench in the air and the gnarly weather with 80-mile-an-hour winds were something Juan had to get used to. Juan learned that Jessica and her 3 sons lived in close quarters, with some rooms lacking doors. Among other privacy concerns, the 90 Day Fiancé star also had to deal with a cheating scandal that Jessica's friend reminded Juan of. "Being here and quitting my job and just giving up on everything, I think that's, again, good enough." Juan was questioned whether he slept with the mystery woman, which left him visibly annoyed. He felt he had made enough sacrifices to prove he was committed to Megan, involving quitting his job. Juan seems to have respected Jessica's wishes and hasn't started working on cruise ships again. Juan's Instagram reveals he's been doing brand collaborations and owns an online boutique with Jessica. Apart from being active on Cameo, Fanbases, TikTok, etc. However, the 90 Day Fiancé star could be having a full-time gig, which he's choosing to keep a secret now.